So you shared a statistic that for the average return, reverse logistics costs about 60 or 59% of the original sales price of the item. And you said that a whopping 76% of customers plan to return some of their Christmas gifts this year. So what does that mean for retailers' bottom line? Sounds a little dire.
Yeah, thanks for having me on the show. It is going to be a crazy return season for sure this year, especially with the surge in e-commerce sales. 3 to 5x the return rate is experienced from e-commerce sales versus in-store. So it's going to be a whopper of one. I for one, know that today I'm planning on returning some items later in the afternoon, and I was just in Starbucks picking up a coffee and overheard some women talking about their day of putting together boxes to drop things off for returns.
You also shared another shocking statistic that returned inventory creates 5 billion pounds of landfill waste each year. In the process, emits over 15 million metric tons of carbon dioxide. Is there a solution to cut down on that? Is there a way to make this process more efficient for the environment?
There is for sure, and it's really getting as efficient as possible about when a return comes back, connecting it to its next buyer as quickly as you can with the least amount of touches and shipments in between. So it's really using technology when a return is first initiated to identify where it's finally going to end up going to be resold for the best price, and trying to cut out all the steps that you can in between.
Hey, Tobin, it's Deirdre. For a few years, I've been covering this ecosystem that's really growing to help some of the smaller retailers, especially the direct-to-consumer names, manage their direct sales and perhaps better to compete against the Amazon juggernaut. There's so many companies in this space. I know that you guys have a recent partnership with Returnly, another company that does something similar. Do you think that we'll see more partnerships in this space, or perhaps even consolidation?
I think there'll definitely be more partnerships. We're even seeing it on a bigger scale with Amazon and Kohl's, where they're leveraging them for express returns drop-offs. But we're seeing the best-in-class retailers really focusing on investing in returns because they know it's a way of acquiring and retaining customers. 89% of customers say that if they have a bad online returns experience, they won't shop again with that retailer. So it's well worth an investment. And what we're seeing is for the smaller retailers to keep up with the big guys like Walmart and Amazon, it's going to come down to partnerships. There's, for us,
do you have?
Go ahead.
Tobin, I just wondered, are you seeing more retailers come to you guys and perhaps taking their products off Amazon because, say, you don't compete with them in terms of stuff that you guys may sell? You're very focused, and there have been some worries about how much data certain retailers want to give to Amazon or Walmart, for that matter.
Mm-hmm. Well, we work with the retailers on the return side. So it's a lot of retailers selling directly on their own websites and using us to manage the return. So we'll help them initiate the returns by providing self-service online returns portals, which is more important than ever today, where people don't want to do things in person or stand in line, so they'd much rather process a return on their phone by themselves or at a computer. We're also helping them with express returns locations. So we partnered with Staples to allow any of our clients to have their customers do express drop-offs of returns at Staples stores around the country. And this allows them with just a QR code from initiating the return on their phone to be able to drop off, and within seconds just scan that QR code and leave and do a return that used to take 10, 15 minutes.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.